Friday is brought to you by Colib Cafe.
This is News on Friday.
Hello, it's yet another Friday to catch up with the latest news from across the African continent. We have our lenses on the biggest stories touching on leadership and youth empowerment. This is News on Friday.
Investing in human capital is key. Details on the World Bank's International Monetary Fund 2023 meeting. Later on, Kenya's President William Samoei Arap Ruto on the production of affordable smartphones. Not just about technology, this means more. And confirming really solved Uganda's job crisis, all courtesy of Charles Layo, a YouTuber from Uganda.
Yes, live across the continent and globally from the Colib TV studios here in Nakuru, Kenya, I am Roxana Gishia.
I'm Caleb Coyle.
Let the broadcast begin.
We start here in Kenya, where President William Ruto this week launched the much anticipated State of the Art East Africa Device Assembly in Athi River, Machakos County. In a statement during the launch, President Ruto expressed his enthusiasm for the project, emphasizing the profound impact it will have on the nation.
Yes, he noted that the facility's establishment not only signifies a boost in job creation, but also ensures that over 3 million people will have access to affordable smartphones produced domestically, significantly reducing the cost compared to importing these devices.
Tulikubaliana na hawa jamaa ya kwamba mambo ya simu ambayo mwananchi wa kawaida anaweza kununua kwa gharama ambayo inatoshana na mwananchi, na simu ambayo inaweza kutumika kama smartphone. Wananchi wengi vile mmesikia hapa, asilimia karibu 70 wananunua simu ya mulikamwizi kwa sababu ya gharama ya simu. Lakini hiyo mulikamwizi haiwezi kufanya mambo mengi ambayo mwananchi wa kawaida angetaka afanye. Haiwezi kuwa na data, haiwezi kuwa na nini, ni inasumbua. Sasa inakuwa tu ni simu ya kupiga simu kwa voice ama makelele. So sasa tunataka kuhamisha, tupeleke katika hatua ya pili. Na kupitia kwa kiwanda hii ambayo imetengenezwa hapa, ya kwanza tumepata ajira ya vijana wa taifa letu la Kenya, ajira ambayo ilikuwa mahali pengine ambazo hizi simu zinatengenezwa. Jambo la pili, tumepata simu kwa bei ambayo ni 30% chini ya ile equivalent simu ambayo tungenunua. Ya tatu, sasa tunaweza kucustomize hii simu. Nimesema hii simu ambayo sasa tumelaunch leo ni smartphone. Bei yake vile niliwaeleza wa Kenya ni $50. Nilikuwa nimebagain na hawa jamaa $40, wameniambia lazima iwe $50 kwa sababu wameweka data pia huko ndani. Kwa sababu wananiambia hii simu smartphone haitakuwa ya faida kama huko na simu ambaye kazi yake tu ni wewe kupiga makelele ya voice. Wakaniambia lazima tuweke $10 ya data ndio isaidie, so that we can unlock the full potential of a smartphone. It's good to have the phone, but it's also better if you have it with the data that is going to support the usability of this phone, because it's not just a phone like Mulikamwizi where you make voice calls.
Africa's youthful population holds vast potential for growth, yet educated African youth struggle to secure suitable employment due to the mismatch between higher education provision and labor market demands. To address this issue, the UNESCO China Funds in Trust partnered with 12 universities in Cote d'Ivoire, Ethiopia, Gabon, Senegal, and the United Republic of Tanzania, not to mention Uganda, to support higher education skills for development for the youth in response to the fast-changing skills needed for sustainable national development.
Yes, following 18 months of project implementation, the 2023 annual meeting brought together over 300 project partners to share knowledge and good practices in field of higher technical education, fostering effective collaborative initiative for youth skills development in Africa. Here are the highlights from the event held in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.
In light of Africa's growing population and the urgent requirement for skilled leaders to drive social, economic, and political development, UNESCO and the People's Republic of China, through China Funds in Trust, CFIT 3, are collaborating to improve technical and practical training programs. The objective is to provide students with the essential professional experience needed to succeed in their respective career path.
One of the key critical challenges has been to match the curriculum training and delivery to the labor market demands.
The transition from one curriculum to another is the thing that limits these institutes to shift from being like competent and linking the students to the industries directly.
It's not very easy for us to go direct into the workforce and adapt everything, and it's kind of difficult. Not kind of, it's very difficult.
Ici, on fait beaucoup de cours qui sont pas vraiment importants pour nous. On a une inadéquation même avec ce qu'on veut devenir en fait.
So we need to have this agility to constantly construct, deconstruct, reconstruct learning.
Representatives from institutions across Cote d'Ivoire, Ethiopia, Gabon, Senegal, Tanzania, and Uganda gathered in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania in June 2023 for the CFIT 3 annual project meeting. With an impressive turnout of more than 300 participants, including 277 young people, the event explored effective initiatives to enhance advanced technical education across Africa.
And the CFIT 3 project supports higher education institutions in Africa in 12 institutions, 6 countries, to respond to the high-level skill needs for economic transformation and sustainable national development.
Youth is the future of the world.
The Safeguard Young People program, working closely with the Swiss Tropical and Public Health Institute, has a history of collaboration and involvement in various projects and research initiatives in Rwanda. Their work often involves partnership with local authorities, academic institutions, and non-governmental organizations to address health challenges, conduct research, and implement interventions.
Their intentions of scaling up comprehensive interventions for adolescent and young people in Southern Africa through a multi-sectoral approach touching on policy, integrated HIV and youth-friendly sexual and reproductive health services, sexuality education for in and out of school youth, as well as youth empowerment continues.
Nitwa Pacifique Ntwari, di supervisor wa peer education hano muri Karongi. Mu 2022 mu ntangiriro zaho twahuguwe turi abayobozi b'imiryango iyobowe n'urubyiruko, duhugurwa ku buryo twajya dukora ubuvugizi kuri gahunda ya sexual reproductive and health rights. Twahawe skills zitandukanye z'uburyo twajya dukora ubuvugizi, z'uburyo twamenya amakuru ahagije kuri ubwo buzima bw'imyororokere, twamenyesha ntabwo twari tuyazi. Duhabwa n'amahugurwa yandi yo gutanga ubumenyi, twajya tubusangiza abagenzi bacu. Ni gutyo namenye SYP, ni gutyo nibwo bwa mbere numvishe SYP icyo gihe. twagiye twerekwa uburyo imibare ihagaze ku byerekeranye na sexual reproductive and health. Byanyeretse icyuho kiri mu gutanga ko kwiga gahunda y'ubuzima bw'imyororokere. Maze kubibona gutyo, ikintu cyampaye imbaraga yo kubijyamo nuko nabonye ko hari icyuho kinini gihari. Twasobanukiwe ko ntabwo bisaba ibintu bihambaye kugira ngo dutange itandukaniro. Rero ibyo nibyo byanteye imbaraga. Role yanjye cyangwa inshingano zanjye nka young supervisor mu karere kanjye ka Karongi, bagomba kumenya neza yuko koko iyi peer education iri gukorwa kandi koko iri gutanga umusaruro. Ubundi supervision ikorwa turi gutangira ndetse tunasoje. Muri iyo minsi nibwo turagenda twareba uburyo hameze, uburyo peer education iri gutangwa, ese koko aha space urubyiruko ruri gukoreramo ni nziza, irisanzuye, imeze neza, abana baraza ari bose ari umubare nk'uko wenda babitweretse. Ahanini nyine supervision yanjye uretse iminsi 2 ni ngomba kuba kugerayo, ahanini nyine ngikora kuri telefone kuko ni imirenge 6 kandi yose buri mirenge ikora 2. Rero usanga buri munsi byibuze hari ahantu hari kubera peer education. Buri mu peer educator iyo igikorwa cyabaye badusangiza amafoto uko bimeze, kugira ngo rero bigende neza. Nkurikiza ubwo amafoto bampaye muri ku mbuga duhuriraho, nkanakurikiza n'ibiganiro turi kujyana kuri telefone. Umunsi wa supervision uko uba umeze, nkoresha bisi y'abari hafi ndahagera. Iyo ari mu mirenge ya kure, ubwo ndara nteguje umumotari wanjye uraza kungezayo. Mu gitondo nyine akangeraho twahita tujya mu murenge. Iyo ngezeyo ndeba koko ibibazo urubyiruko rurimo ruribaza, ese aba peer educators barimo barashobora kubisubiza neza. Nanjye mbadi nk'umu participant nkareba ese ibibazo bigenda bitanga gute, ubumenyi bumeze gute, igihe mpaherukira n'igihe magereye itandukaniro ririmo ni irihe, kuko mba nkeneye kubera ko hari improvement ihari nkurikije wenda n'inama mba nabagiriye cyangwa nabo baba baragiye bagirwa mu bihe bitandukanye. Maze gucekinga ibyo bintu byose, hari igitabo cya supervision dukoresha, ubwo ndacyuzuza ngendeye ku byo nabonye, bagasinya aba peer educator. Ni gutyo umunsi wanjye wa supervision ubumeza kenshi. Nize ko nyine nshobora kumotivating umubare muto w'urubyiruko tugatanga itandukaniro rinini kandi rigaragara, kubera ko ubumenyi butangwa n'abantu 3 muri buri murenge, bose hamwe ni abantu 18 kuko bari mu mirenge 6. Ariko abantu bigisha ni 300 per cohort. Bitanga umusaruro ku uburyo abantu 18 bonyine mu karere, wenda hiyongeyeho na supervisor umwe, bashobora kwigisha abantu 300 mu gihe kingana n'ukwezi kumwe n'ibyumweru 2 gusa.
To Uganda now, the Youth Agripreneur Champion Program, also known as YAC, is specifically designed to empower and equip young people with the necessary skills and knowledge to become leaders in their home villages and transform their lives through agribusiness. YAC is a unique incubation program that teaches youth about various agribusiness opportunities, including farming, marketing, and entrepreneurship. The program is tailored to meet the specific needs of young people in Uganda and Africa at large, with a focus on practical hands-on training and mentorship.
Their goal is to create a generation of young people who are not only knowledgeable about agriculture, but also have the necessary leadership and business skills to make a positive impact in their communities. We believe that empowering young people in agribusiness is the key to unlocking the potential of Africa's agricultural sector. At the end of the YAC incubation program, the youth champions return to their parishes to practice and teach farming and agriculture businesses to other young people. This creates a ripple effect that extends beyond the program, creating a sustainable impact in communities across Uganda and Africa.
My name is Nasamba Jane, a Ugandan aged 25 years old. Right now we are in Namere, Kawempe division. I got to know about Good Leisure Farm from a friend, and I joined the training in 2022. After the training, I became a trainer, And as of now, I've managed to train 210 women and men. After joining the farm, I got to know about the Goody franchise. So after learning about the Goody franchise, I managed to open up a chicken and a pork bistro as we are right now here. We do, at the chicken bistro, we do chicken, we do fried chicken, we do pizza, we do kebabs, and we can manage to sell about 5 chicken on good days. And at the pork bistro, we can manage about to sell 20 kgs per day. The initial capital for pork bistro was 4M. I have a pork bistro, a chicken bistro, and a catering farm. For the catering farm, I employ like 10 people. On every occasion, we are employed. So for the chicken bistro, I have 2 people working there, and for the pork bistro, I also have 2 people. So that makes a number of 14 people. So I've managed to save some money from these businesses, and I've managed to support my siblings. We are just picking up. The customers are not so many. So that is the biggest challenge as of now. And we need some more capital to organize our business as well and to rebuild them well. Like for the chicken bistro, we need to set up a building for it. So we need some little capital, and I know by God's grace we'll manage. We need around 5M to set up a building for the chicken bistro. I get the raw materials from the farm. Some of them I get them from the farm, and some of them I get them from the community. My clients are mostly the community based. Come 2024 will be the best chicken suppliers and pork suppliers in Namere. By 2030, we will have opened up other branches. My personal plan, I want to register a catering farm. And secondly, I want to go back to school.
She SOS is working alongside healthcare providers and key stakeholders in the target communities to provide evidence-based sexual and reproductive health information, address root causes of gender-based inequalities, improve health services, and work with young people, specifically girls, to increase decision-making about their lives and their bodies.
Their goal is to deliver inclusive, holistic adolescent sexual reproductive health and rights, life skills, and financial literacy programming for out-of-school adolescent girls and boys between 10 and 19 years old. Here is a sneak peek of some of the incredible girls involved in the She SOS project in Zambia.
Leka siku nezaona kuti kwasira vavalika koma pia wala chiso zinezata umoyo wangu kalikuya kai nikusako na umoyo wangu ukuya.
Girls group utipunzi sana kuno kwasubenzo tulangako mavumo so monga palomba kailika akaka group kaso itambira kupunzishana au kulie vilivonse vinembo hapo.
We want the freedom to decide on what we can do and what we cannot do on sexual reproductive health.
Suggestion yo bamverera mayangi mothers wamenye nchiwonera nchakola ati tifunika kunkala na meeting na beve pafupi then since beve ndi amene bali pa ground bazakamba buno bwino pamene waona kuti vingabatandizire mu life yayo kuti nkale bwino.
Nana mnera mshisozi vinifuna mpuseko za luso mfuna abana bafunzire masukulu yawo buno bwino kuti bagwire ntchito zeni mu community mwechitukuko.
Mfuna nkankale neso nkumbwira ngako.
My hopes and dreams for my future, I want to be a pharmacist.
I've been accepted at Mulungushi University under 100% bursary to study medicine. I want to participate in any leadership activities because I have the potential now that I've been participating on the She SOS project.
Now, efforts to address the impact of climate change in schools in Tanzania require a multifaceted approach that involves government initiatives, international support, community involvement, and educational measures to ensure a safe and conducive learning environment for students and teachers.
Yes, thanks to the support of good neighbors, students at Fukayosi Secondary School actively contribute to combating climate change.
Kwa majina naitwa Salim Kisukari Muharami, nasoma shule ya sekondari Fukayosi. Kikundi changu ni Kilimanjaro. Sisi tunajihusisha na utunzaji wa mazingira, hususan ni upandaji wa miti mingi sana, kwa sababu tunapopanda miti mingi, hiyo miti inatuletea faida nyingi. Mfano, miti hutupatia vivuli. Pia kwenye upande wa miti ya matunda inaweza kutupatia matunda, lakini pia miti tunapoipanda kwa wingi inasaidia hata kuleta kivuli. Hiyo pia inawasaidia wanafunzi kwenda kuketi kwa ajili ya kufanya discussion na mambo mengineyo. Lakini pia tunapanda miti mingi kwa sababu ni kuzuia mmomonyoko wa ardhi. Pia lengo letu ni kukabiliana na mabadiliko ya tabia nchi.
Majina yangu naitwa Joyce Peter. Nasoma katika shule ya sekondari Fukayosi. Natokea kwenye kikundi cha Kilimanjaro. Sanjari na upandaji wa miti, pia sisi kama kikundi cha Kilimanjaro huwa tunajihusisha na kuelimisha jamii na hasa na wanafunzi pia juu ya upandaji wa miti na utunzaji wa mazingira. Katika kuelimisha jamii na wanafunzi kiujumla, lengo kuu hasa ni ili kukabiliana na mabadiliko ya tabia nchi.
With that, it's time to look at more stories making headlines across the African continent, and we start this quick African tour here in Kenya, Kakamega, where Kakamega County continues to lead the way in safeguarding food security, making it a fitting host for the World Food Day 2023 that was actually celebrated at Bukura Agricultural Training Center in Lurambi Sub-County. During this event, Governor Francis Barasa guided visitors through the various demonstration plots in the institutions, allowing them to engage the farmers and share their best practices. He also toured exhibition booths showcasing value-added agricultural products in Kakamega.
Family size and marriage age, particularly among young girls, concerning statistics on unwanted pregnancies and a high prevalence of child marriage, restricting choices and reproductive freedom. There is a need for more investment in education, health services and job opportunities, a call for global actions to address the multifaceted issues surrounding population growth, reproductive health and societal norms impacting young girls across various parts of Africa. With that, let's have a look at what you might have missed this week. Starting in Homa Bay County, where Governor Gladys Wanga launched the county's Climate Information Center. Implemented in partnership with Tomorrow Now, it will collect and analyze climate data, including temperature, rainfall, wind, soil moisture, lake conditions, and extreme weather indicators. This information will be distributed to farmers, fishermen, and the public, aiding in decision-making for farming and informing county policymakers. The center will also serve as a call center for disaster risk management.
From Homa Bay to Kisumu now, where in partnership with Pamoja CBO, Plan International and She Leads organization organized a youth forum to engage on the Plug Mtaani Vijana to Invest agenda for Kisumu. The meeting was graced by CEC Member for Trade, Business and Marketing, Madam Farida Salim. In her remarks, she called upon the youth to take advantage of Vijana to Invest Kisumu chapter and to prioritize the growing and urgent needs of youth entrepreneurs. She also challenged the youth to be involved through the County Directorate of Gender and Youth Affairs and to be at the forefront in leading Kisumu's efforts to improve young livelihoods and to take pride in programs that support youth social economic empowerment. News on Friday takes a very short break. Sports is up next. Stay with us.
Welcome back. Let's talk sports. The Kenya Women's Under-20 national team, known as Rising Starlets, has secured a spot in the next round of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers after a resounding victory over Angola in the return leg on Saturday. In a dominating performance, they walloped Angola with an emphatic 4-1 victory in the return leg. This impressive win cemented their aggregated lead at an astonishing 10-1.
Yes, the Rising Starlets entered the second leg with a significant advantage, having previously defeated Angola 6-1 in the first leg, which took place in Nairobi the weekend before. The victory secured Kenya's place in the second round of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers, and their next challenge will be a match against Cameroon. All the best to the Rising Starlets. Actually, I saw this morning Coach Belding has put out another team sheet, the players that we expect to compete against Cameroon, and we wish them all the luck. That actually brings us to the end of the broadcast this week.
And I am Roxana Gisuya. See you on Friday.